There's no love lost tonight between a Middleton woman and the dating agency she hired to help her find a companion.
She's been spending the last few months trying to get thousands of dollars back from the company, while at the same time dealing with a horrifying loss in her family. She couldn't get a response until our Leah Linscheid stepped in. Leah with more in tonight's Call for Action.
Rose can sum up her last year in a single word.
Alone.
She's taken to biking after a pretty tough 12 months.
I just was feeling alone.
To help clear her mind of a pair of painful losses in her life.
My husband had died, a year before that.
An 82-year-old woman found dead inside the garage of her University Avenue home.
My mother was murdered in Middleton, 6 months before that.
Agnes Bram was beat to death by the man she was renting a room to, an incredibly traumatic event for her daughter.
Even though your kids are around, you have family around, it's still like it's not the same. You just still feel alone, because you've just lost your husband and your mom, like your two best friends. And then what do you do?
Rose went looking for companionship, ending up at Wisconsin Singles, where she signed a $4,000 contract to find love. It did not go well.
They said, okay, we have this great guy for you. They told me all about him. And I'm like, I don't think that is what the kind of guy I'm looking for, and I don't really want to go out with this gentleman.
At the company's insistence, Rose went on the date and hated it. Wisconsin Singles wanted a second chance, though.
They proceeded to find me another person. So she's telling me about him, and I'm like, okay, fine, I will go out with him. I waited like 3 weeks. And then I'm like, okay, this is enough.
Rose says the dating agency avoided her phone calls and didn't get back to her until she called the Better Business Bureau. When they finally did contact her, they refused to reimburse her, citing the 3-day cancellation policy in her contract.
That's not really fair to me, so they're getting all my money and they're not doing their job.
Neither Rose nor our Call for Action volunteers could secure a refund from the company until hours before this story was set to air. A statement from the company VP offered to reimburse her $2,000 despite the contract, adding, quote, "We have satisfied our contractual obligations to Rose and remain ready, willing, and able to provide her with services." Still, it's hard for Rose to move forward alone.
My mom's trial's coming up the last Monday of this month, so, it's hard to relive all that again.
She has a support system.
There's family always around, which is a good thing.
But still,
it doesn't take the place of someone being in your life.
In Middleton, I'm Leah Linscheid for WISC News 3.
The Better Business Bureau counts 48 customer complaints against Wisconsin Singles on its website.
Of the 19 complaints listed that asked for a refund or cancellation of services, Wisconsin Singles did not reimburse a single one.